So, how many weeks out from Boston are we now?
3 weeks and 2 days.
3 weeks. So, big key Saturday session / long run today. Tell everybody what you're doing.
Yeah. We're looking for 18 to 20 miles at about 20 seconds outside marathon pace. So we're gonna head out on the canal and then the Trans-Pennine Trail, and then back the same way and maybe a couple of road loops. We've got the fantastic Mr. Matt Short coming and joining us, Cal on the bike with nutrition. Just practice everything for race day. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit warm and busy on the canal today, but yeah, we'll deal with that. We'll try not to swear at anyone. But yeah, I normally really enjoy this sort of run.
What pace is 20 seconds outside marathon pace?
We're probably looking at 6:15 to 6:20.
Just consistent all the way through?
Consistent, maybe set off a little bit steadier and then build it up, rather than shock the body straight into it. Done a mile and a bit warm up to get to the canal, so just yeah, ease into it and see how we end up. Can always pick it up towards the end if we need to.
Okay, so it's a good opportunity to practice nutrition today.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna try and take a couple of gels and some drink as well. Just every 5k like is going to be set up in Boston. Yeah, practice what you're doing on race day, people.
Cool, right. Well, we'll see how you get on then. Good luck.
Thanks.
Good thing I'll just say just carry on and I'll just run back and
Okay, we can just go. Right, ready?
so I mean
Ready?
Let's do it.
who's on are you pacemaker?
Nope.
You just
I'm nutrition.
You cold?
Nutrition, camera, and general mood killer.
No, and then
Yeah, I'm
if
cold,
we
yeah.
catch anyone up that's getting in our way, you can tell it.
Let's hope Matt Shaw's shorts don't degrade throughout the run.
No, these are good these ones.
Are they?
Yeah.
We won't need to do any special editing.
No.
They
Nice
like to
time.
pixelate it.
Right.
You ready?
Okay, ready, steady. So 2 miles just ticked by in about what, 12.5 minutes? 12:45, there we go. Nice steady start. Only 18 to go. Have you got a plan for when you want drinks, or are you just going as and when you feel? Okay. Little and often. Cheers, thanks very much. cat is absolutely massive. The size of that. Wow. Matt's got one of them watches that tells him he's running 6:50 pace when he's actually running 6:20 pace. And he's pacing Manchester Marathon in a couple of weeks.
Next Sunday.
Oh, next Sunday, there you go. So if you want to see something funny, get yourself down to probably about Stretford, about 3 miles in. And what you'll see is you'll see a 3-hour pacer running 2:40 pace. And a lot of upset people. About 800 metres behind, flat out. It's good stuff, guys. Four miles in, just over 25:15. Ticking along quite nicely. First bit of nutrition gonna go down now. Yeah, just had somebody join us for a few 100 meters. Essentially, right, if you're out for a run and then somebody runs past you and then you try and absolutely smash yourself to keep up with them, you are the most embarrassing sort of person.
Especially if they're easy.
No excuse for that sort of behaviour. Just coming up on your right then, and I'll give you this drink. Not putting enough cable ties on my camera. This is the Transpennine Trail. It's from Sheffield to Liverpool. Parts of an old railway line. Beautiful for running up.
You can beat me any day, Ali.
Oh. I did. Christmas Day. Heart forever.
Yeah.
I think you mean you were first finisher. Welcome to Limp. I'm at Linden Close, which is hopefully a good omen for Boston. And we are just under 8 miles in, 7.95. And they're both looking strong. Coming through in 49.40. And guys, so we do a couple of laps of this road loop now before we get back on the trail and head home. Nice to feel a bit of tarmac under your feet after running on the trail. Bit of extra spring. Coming up to 9 miles. We'll do a 10-mile split.
Yes.
1 hour down, 9.6 miles on the watch.
Unless your
Unless your
Matt's watch.
Matt's watch, yes. Which is probably saying somewhere around 7 miles.
8.8.
I actually feel like it's quite an inspiring watch. Just gives you a kick in. Try harder. But that shows the perils of GPS. Not like in my day when it were a string on a map. Oh, I did the Trafford 5-miler in 23 minutes. So did the top 100.
In army boots.
In army boots. Out like the good old days. Right, I'm probably going to miss your 10-mile split due to an inaccessible bit of trail. But it's all looking good. Ooh! Yes! Go on the dog. So there we go, 9.9 miles, 101.40. And I will see you later down. There we go. So we're not too far off half marathon distance now. Still chipping along really nicely. Around 6:20, 6:25 pace. And I've had a few one gel and a few sips of a carb drink, all gone down well. Matt's had nothing, he's just sucked the sweat out of his vest because he's old school and hardcore. It'd be a really bitter end if it just got a bit ruthless and we started dropping each other. So that's 13 miles in 1 hour 21. So we're about 20 seconds per mile outside target marathon pace. It's always harder to run that sort of pace in training, you know. It's on paper it seems like it'd be quite easy, but to just roll out of bed on a Saturday morning and run quick over distance, psychologically a lot harder. It's a big confidence boost if we get through the remaining 7 miles at this pace. It's going to be just over 1:22 for the half marathon. We're back across the road, back onto the canal, and I think one problem is it's going to be quite busy now on the way back, so we'll be dodging dogs, people and everything in between. And so it has come to pass. We've got a split in the group. We're about 14.5 miles, 1.5 hours approaching. Matt's digging really deep here. It's been an extremely good effort. Come on Matt, let's go. Good stuff, that's the way. Let's get back to him, Matt. Oh, Ollie going strong. Bit of a gap opening up now. It's good out. For the long run tomorrow. Things are looking good. Well, sometimes quite nice. A little bit sprinkling stuff on the tarmac after the trail. It's quite a nice way of finishing. So 15 mile down. Key. 5 to go. Back on the road loop. About 17.5 miles down. For you mathematics fans, there's 2.5 miles left. And it's been a really strong tempo, this. It's just been, I think, more of a battle to keep it controlled, really. But there's certainly been a pick up at the end. I think we're sort of touching sub 6 minute miles now, which is a little bit naughty, but you know, as long as it's all under control. See, people do not like having to share the road with someone. These are the battles of the British marathon runner. going out. Really, really good stuff. So we've just ticked by 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 seconds to be exact, and we have got just less than half a mile to run, I think, which is great. It's been a pretty mean pickup towards the end of this run. Fortunately, poor Matt's been a victim of it. It's been a really promising run out this. I think no matter what run you're doing or what session you're doing, always seems so much harder in the last mile. Psychologically, I think it's starting to pinch a little bit now, and you can tell because we're not really pointing at all the dogs that we see anymore. So we're just under 6 minute mile in now, 19.7 miles done. I'm going to take you through this last 500 meters or so. On the road loop, where the magic happens. It was certainly a good job that we got out early because it was getting really busy down the canal bank on the way back there. Had a little bit of weaving to do. The road loop is kind. It's been fairly quiet so far, and I reckon we've got another corner to make, and that'll be 20 miles boxed off. It's really good stuff. Yeah, only 2 weeks away from Boston. This will be the last bit of 3 weeks away from Boston. Oops. This will be the last bit of really hard work, I guess. Or maybe a little bit more. I don't know really. This is why I'm not the coach. What I do know is it's been an absolutely stunning day for a long tempo run. Come on out, let's go. Woo! There it is. 20 miles in 2 hours, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. You okay?
Gosh, my stomach is rubbing. Ah, really good.
Stomach cramp?
Absolutely.
Still, pleasing run that. Another one in the bag.
Oh yeah. It's quite hot towards the end.
Quite hot.
Yeah, for me. But we're all good.
Good stuff.
Apologies to Matt. It was such a help for the first bit, and then just had to go alone.
Nice one. Well done, mate.